So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense some better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Ravens will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Lamar now from the gun. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground. Incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Commanders will go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. On 1st down, they'll run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Trying for the deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey. You.
Here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready?
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Go. Hey, report. Go ahead. 180. Finish up. Hey. Get up.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll get it up to the 27.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Back to 60. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 19 Lions. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Big gain downfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now here's Lamar. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 13. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down. So Super Bowl 60. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll only need a few inches here on 3rd down. Jackson's gonna throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
To throw, Daniels. It is Cup, left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Viking 18. Go, check. Go, check.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. They give it to him again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Daniels on 1st down. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 13-point lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Now he's York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Jackson looking to throw. Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
We changed it. No, we changed it. 13. Report. What is it?
Looking to throw, Jackson. Escapes the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. They send a man in motion. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Chased down to his right. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Flowers will go in motion left. From the gun, Jackson. Rolling left behind. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now. Hawk 7. Go.
On first down, here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
He tries to sneak it, and he's caught behind the line for a loss. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Yeah, 2 things come into play when you get to these goal-to-go situations, Gabe. I always love mixing cadence. I know it can be dangerous because you can give up 5 yards, but also if you're aggressive with it, you can get a free down, but it gets your guys excited to get off the football and get that surge. Well, that group offensively did not get on that one.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Finding Flowers. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. He lets a heater get big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone. They send Samuel right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Looking for somewhere to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, third down coming up. Here's Jackson to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders take over as he records his 10th career INT.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover. In a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They bring McLaurin in motion right. They'll run here on first down. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking slant route, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Man in motion here. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. Offense up to the line fast. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has it downfield working the left. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
A give now from the gun. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gun. 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels now. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like in a wall, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Third and short, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Blitz coming here. Jackson finds him over the middle. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, middle. Yo. Sit up.
Now it's Lamar. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
3rd and long for him here. That's taken in by Samuel. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Jackson yet again. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Lamar throwing again. Gets this one to Harris. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He's got Andrews. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
No, we changed it.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
DC ready?
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Yo.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times, 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield. That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Commanders are able to cover the kick. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. after a good pickup. They've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
From the 37. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Called in left side. And that's a Washington touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is York to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Middle.
They bring their tight end left. 1st down. Here's Lamar. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And they take him down right along the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He has room past the 25. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
1st down throw for Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Catch is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The give here on 2nd. Space to the left. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets them 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Commanders up by 11. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. Fillets his way in for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Now is York to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's got Harris. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And he's able to get this down to the 36. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talents, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it an 11-point ball game. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's 3rd down now.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18. Now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the... And after all that, He still can't get rid of it. They get there and drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Chasing, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Desperation time here on 4th. On the move, headed right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.